the purpose of this video is to try to illustrate the issue that I'm having with my Cherokee. I'm currently in the Spit, and this is just to show that things are working okay with this. If I throw a few switches, once I've zoomed in a fraction to get the hand, the sounds are there, no problem. And I've set it up so that it shouldn't take too long to start it. I've given a couple of pumps on the primer, give another couple, one more for luck. Now I'm hoping that it will start okay. Yeah, and then I can then jump to the outside view. I have to zoom in just a bit to get the hand. I'm experiencing good in-cockpit sounds. I'm going to jump out. And there we are. That's fine. Back in. I think that demonstrates that the Spit is working fine. I have all the controls, of course, that's fine. So I might have pulled that too quick, but I don't like to just quit out of it, just like that. I didn't hold it out for long enough. Oh, hang on, it's doing that thing where it won't stay out. Okay, I'm pausing it there just to explain a couple of things. The first thing is that this is a recording of a recording, because the initial recording was going to come out as something like an FLV file. I'm not sure that I can upload that to YouTube, so I thought I'll shortcut everything and just re-record this recording with different software. And as I'm looking through it, of course, I'm realizing that as I'm pulling that ring pull, I'm just wasting my cartridges because it's the wrong one. Never mind. Yeah, I should have been pulling the other one, but never mind. So that explains the fact that it's a recording of a recording, and it amplifies my embarrassment about pulling the wrong ring to try to stop the engine. So now I'll just let the video carry on. I've had that once before. Once again, a brief pause. The reason I had it before was I think I did exactly the same thing. I let the other ring pull go too soon. The engine carried on spinning, kicked into life and restarted, and when I came back to shut the engine down, I pulled the wrong ring pull again. Embarrassing. Okay. I know you're not supposed to, or I believe you're not supposed to shut it down that way. Right, so I'm now going to take the Cherokee everything else is the same. We have movement of the controls, and now I'm just going to throw the master switch, and before I was getting a wind up of the gyro, I think. if it is winding up at the moment, I can't really hear it. I'm going to jump out. All the lights have been working okay, so I'll just start the engine, hopefully. And we'll see what happens. I can't tell if that's running or not, whether it's just a graphics thing or whether the engine's running, but the point is there's no sound. I'll open the window. No sound that I can tell. If I go to, I think that's a graphics thing that's not showing the engine spinning properly. If I jump out again, the aircraft is shaking, so the engine is definitely running substantially, at least, to do that. So no sounds whatsoever. And now we've got a freeze. That's what's right. I'm interrupting it again just before it finishes, just to say that's what's been happening. I didn't finish that statement before because it stopped recording, I suppose, because the window was no longer actually running. You know, the software detected, the recording software detected that the game wasn't running, so it stopped. So that's just to explain that this is what happens. It gets to a point where it just locks up completely. Sometimes it shows in the top left hand corner that it's not responding, but just recently it's not been doing that. It's just actually freezing forever until the game finally shuts down and drops me to the desktop. So Nick, thank you for watching this, and thanks to anyone else who watches it. I hope it's of some use in detecting my problem and of some interest to anyone else that's been watching it. TTFN.